Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. This is Travel Discoveries. How was everybody? I hope everyone is doing great and safe. Today's topic is we will talk about the Visa Bulletin for April 2022. But before that, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, especially for the new subscribers, Pinoy Hawaii Farmer, and Think PH. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to my channel. And also shout out to all our viewers who commented on my video. Reyes Giselene, Arlen Sykes, Think PH, Bobber Nags My Little, Andrea May Rivera, and Pinoy Hawaii Farmer. Thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate it. I hope you will stick around until at the end of this video. So let us further ado, let's start. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Visa Bulletin for April 2022. Statutory numbers. This summarizes the availability of immigrant numbers during April for final action dates and dates of filing applications, indicating when immigrant visa applicants should be notified to assemble and submit required documentation to the National Visa Center. Individuals seeking to file application for adjustment of status with USCIS in the Department of Homeland Security must use the final action dates. Charts below for determining when they can file such application. When USCIS determines that there are more immigrant visas available for the fiscal year than there are known applicants for such visas, USCIS will state on its website that applicants may instead use the dates of filing visa applications charts in this bulletin. Number 1. Procedures for determining dates. Consular officers are required to report to the Department of State documentarily qualified applicants for numerically limited visas. USCIS reports applicants for adjustment of status. Allocations in the charts below were made to the extent possible in chronological order of reported priority dates for demand received by March 10th. If not all demand could be satisfied, the category or foreign state in which demand was excessive was deemed oversubscribed. The final action date for an oversubscribed category is the priority date of the first applicant who could not be reached within the numerical limits. If it becomes necessary during within the numerical limits, retrogress a final action date, supplemental requests for numbers will be honored only if the priority date falls within the new final action date announced in this bulletin. If at any one time an annual limit were reached, it would be necessary to immediately make the preference category unavailable, and no further requests for numbers would be honored. Number 2. Section 201 of the Immigration and Nationality Act or INA sets an annual minimum family-sponsored preference limit of 226,000. The worldwide level of annual employment-based preference immigrants is at least 140,000. Section 202 prescribes that the per-country limit for preference immigrant is set at 7% of the total annual family-sponsored and employment-based preference limits, example 25,620. The dependent and hard limit is set at 2% or 7,320. Number 3. INA Section 203E provides that family-sponsored and employment-based preference visas be issued to eligible immigrants in the order in which a petition in behalf of each has been filed. Section 203D provides that spouses and children of preference immigrants are entitled to the same status and the same order of consideration if accompanying or following to join the principal. The visa prorating provisions of Section 202E apply to allocations for a foreign state or dependent area when visa demands exceeds the per country limit. These provisions apply at present to the following oversubscribed chargeability areas: China mainland born, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, India, Mexico, and Philippines. Number 4. Section 203A of the INA prescribes preference classes for allotment of family-sponsored immigrant visas as follows. First, family-sponsored preferences. First, if 1, unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, 23,400 plus any numbers. Second, spouses and children and unmarried sons and daughters of permanent residents, 114,200 plus the number of any by which the worldwide family preference levels exceeds 226,000 plus any unused first preferences numbers. So guys, this is the numbers of the total report of the family sponsored preferences. So 2A, spouses and children of permanent residents, 77% of the overall second preference limitation, of which 75% are exempt from the per country limit. F2B, unmarried sons and daughters, 21 years of age or older, 23% of the overall second preference limitation. Then in the third, F3 preference, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, 23,400 plus any numbers not required by first and second preferences. Fourth or F4, brothers and sisters of adult U.S. citizens, 65,000 plus any numbers not required by first three preferences. Numbers of the immigrant visas applicants for the family-sponsored preferences. Okay, started with the F1 until F5. Guys, if you think that this video is useful and informative to you, please consider to subscribe. Click that bell icon so that if I have a new upload videos, you will be notified as soon as. And please don't forget to share to your friends, like, and give a thumbs up. Let's continue to our topic. Final action dates for family-sponsored preference cases. C, it means current. For example, numbers are authorized for issuance to all qualified applicants. U means unauthorized. For example, numbers are not authorized for issuance. So guys, under the Visa Bulletin, guys, there is a symbol. C means current. Means that your case is current. U means unauthorized. It means that your case is not authorized for issuance. Okay? Note, numbers are authorized for issuance only for applicants. Priority date is earlier than the final action date. So this is the chart below listed. Family-sponsored preference, F1, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4. All chargeability areas except those listed. China mainland born, India, Mexico, and Philippines. So guys, for the F1, all chargeability areas except those listed is December 1, 2014. For China mainland born is December 1, 2014. India, December 1, 2014 is the same. Mexico is January 1, 2000. And for the Philippines is March 1, 2012. That is for the F1 or family preferences. F2A, for the all chargeability areas except those listed on China mainland born is current, India current, Mexico current, Philippines is current. So it means guys that in the F2A right now they are current. They are the applicants that their case is current, ready to interview schedule. Okay, it's ready to schedule for interview appointment. Okay, the F2B, September 22, 2015. So for the F2B, all chargeability areas except those listed is September 22, 2015. For the China mainland born, September 22, 2015. September 22, 2015. They are the same guys. And for the Mexico is January 1, 2001. Philippines is October 22, 2011. F3, all chargeability areas except those listed is November 22, 2008. And for China mainland born is November 22, 2008. They are the same. India is November 22, 2008. And Mexico is September 15, 1997. For Philippines is June 8, 2002. So that was for the F3. For the E4 is all chargeability areas except those listed is March 22, 2007. For China mainland born is March 22, 2007. India, September 15, 2005. And for Mexico is January 1, 2000. And for the Philippines is August 22, 2002. So that is all the visa bulletin. For the action dates for family-sponsored preferences cases, current only is the F2A. The rest is not yet. This is the visa bulletins for April. It's for filing family-sponsored visa applicants. The chart below reflects dates for filing visa applications within a time frame justifying immediate action in the application process. Applications for immigrant visas who have a priority date earlier than the application date in the chart below may assemble and submit required documents to the Department of State's National Visa Center. Following receipt of notification from the National Visa Center containing detailed instructions. Application date for an oversubscribed category in the priority date of the first applicant who cannot submit documentation to the National Visa Center for an immigrant visa. If a category is designated current, all applicants in the relevant category may file applications regardless of priority date. The C, it means current. Listing indicates that the category is current and that applications may be filed regardless of the applicant's priority date. The listing of the date for any category indicates that only applicants with a priority date which is earlier than the listed date may file their application. Please visit www.uscis.gov/visa bulletin info for information on whether USCIS has determined that this chart can be used in lieu of the chart in paragraph 4.a. This month for filing applications for adjustment of status with USCIS. So this is the charts guide for the dates for filing family-sponsored visa applicants, okay? So for family-sponsored, F1, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4. Eligibility areas except those listed. F1 is May 15, 2016. China mainland born is 15, 2016. India, May 15, 2016. They are the same. Mexico, May 1, 2001. And Philippines is April 22, 2015. For F2A, all chargeability areas except those listed is current. For China mainland born, current. India, current. Mexico, current. And Philippines is current. So guys, again, for the visa dates filing for family sponsored, preference is the current is only the F2A. So it's good for the applicants that they are F2A visa because you are in current right now. You are now the one to schedule for interview appointment. So always check your email, guys. Okay? Knows the National Visa Center sends you an email now for instructions. F2B, all chargeability areas except those listed. For F2B is September 22, 2016. China mainland born is September 22, 2016, the same. And the same also for India, September 22, 2016. Mexico is April 22, 2001. And Philippines is October 1, 2013. F3, August 22, 2009. For China mainland born is August 22, 2009. India, August 22, 2009. They are the same. And for Mexico is March 1, 2001. Philippines is November 8, 2003. And for the E4, for all chargeability areas except those listed is October 1, 2007. China mainland born is October 1, 2007. India is February 22, 2006. Mexico is December 22, 2000. And Philippines is April 22, 2004. So the current only, guys, is F2A. Number 5, Section 203B of the INA prescribed preference classes for allotment of employment-based immigrant visas as follows. Employment-based preferences. First, priority workers. 28.6% of the worldwide employment-based preference levels, plus any numbers not required, and P preferences. Second, members of the professions holding advanced degrees or persons of exceptional ability. 28.6% of the worldwide employment-based preference level, plus any numbers not required by first preference. Third, skilled workers, professionals, and other workers. 28.6% of the worldwide level, plus any numbers not required by the first and second preferences, not more than 10,000 of which to other workers. Fourth, certain special immigrants, 7.1% of the wide level. Fifth, employment creation, 7.1% of the worldwide level, not less than 3,000 of which reserved for investors in a targeted rural or high unemployment area, and 3,000 set aside for investors in regional centers is Section 610 of FAB L 102-395. So for the final action dates for employment-based preference case, employment-based, first, second, others, other workers. Fourth, certain religious workers. Fifth, non-regional center, C5 and T5. Fifth, regional center, I5 and R5. Chargeability areas except those listed. For first is current. Mainland China born, current. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, current. India, current. Mexico, current. And Philippines is current. For the second, eligibility. Areas except those listed is current. China mainland born is March 1, 2019. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras is current. India, July 8, 2013. Mexico and Philippines is current. The third, current, March 20, for China mainland born is March 22, 2018. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras is current. India is January 15, 2012. Mexico and Philippines is current. Other workers, current. For all chargeability areas except those listed is current. China mainland born is 1, 2012. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras is current. India is January 15, 2012. And Mexico and Philippines is current. For 4 chargeability areas except listed below is current. China mainland born is for 4th employment based preference is current. And for El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras is May 1, 2017, and India is current. Mexico is April 1, 2020, and Philippines is current. So for certain religious workers, for all chargeability areas except those listed is authorized. So guys, for the certain religious workers started for all chargeability areas except those listed, mainland China born, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, India, Mexico, and Philippines, all of them is unauthorized. For PIF non-regional center, C5 and T5, all chargeability areas except those listed is current. Mainland China born, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, India, Mexico, and Philippines, all of them are current. For PIF non-regional center or C5 and T5. And the last is PIF regional center, I5 and R5. All of them guys from all chargeability areas except those listed, China mainland born, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, India, Mexico, and Philippines, all of them are unauthorized for PIF regional center or I5 and TR5. Dates for filing of employment-based visa applicants. Employment-based, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, other workers. 4th, certain religious workers. 5th, non-regional center, C5 and T5. 5th, regional center, I5 and R5. So this is guys for the dates for filing of employment-based visa applications. So all chargeability area except those listed. So all of them guys are current. For mainland China, for mainland China born, 1st is current. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, India, Mexico, and Philippines, all of them are current. For the 2nd is all chargeability area except those listed is current for 2nd. And for China mainland born is April 1, 2019. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, they are current. India is September 1, 2014. Mexico and Philippines is current. For the 3rd employment-based, all chargeability area except those listed is current. China mainland born is April 1, 2018. Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras is current. India is January 22, 2012. Philippines and Mexico is current. For other workers, All chargeability area except those listed as current. China mainland born is August 1, 2015. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras is current. India is January 22, 2012. Mexico and Philippines is current. Fourth, employment base current for all chargeability area except those listed current. China mainland born current. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras is June 15, 2017. India, Mexico, and Philippines is current. Certain religious workers, all chargeability area except those listed as current. China mainland born is current. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras is June 15, 2017. India, Mexico, and Philippines is current. Fifth, non-regional center. All chargeability area except those listed. China mainland born, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, India, Mexico, and Philippines. All of them, guys, is current for fifth non-regional center or C5 and T5. For fifth regional center, I5 and R5, all chargeability area except those listed is current. China mainland born is December 15, 2015. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras is current. India, Mexico, and Philippines is current. So that is for the dates for filing of employment-based visa applications. Diversity immigrant or DV category for the month of April. Region: Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Bahamas, Oceania, South America, and the Caribbean. All diversity visa chargeability areas except those listed separately. Africa is 50,000, except Egypt is 12,500. Asia, 17,000, except Iran is 6,100. And Nepal is 4,350. Europe is 27,000. North America, Bahamas is 10. Oceania is 1,200. South America and the Caribbean is 1,300. The diversity DV immigrant category rank cut-offs which apply in May. For May, immigrant visa numbers in the diversity numbers category are available to qualify a diversity 2022. Applicants' chargeability to all regions eligible countries as follows. When all allocation cutoff numbers is shown, visas are available only for applicants with diversity regional lottery rank numbers below specified allocation cut-off numbers. The region: Africa, Asia, Europe, North America or Bahamas, Oceania, South America, and the Caribbean. So all diversity chargeability areas except those listed separately for the diversity immigrant category rank cut-off of which apply in this May. So for all DV chargeability, Africa is 63,800 except Egypt is 13,000. Asia 30,000 except Iran 8,500. Nepal 4,800. And for Europe, for all diversity chargeability areas except those listed separately, Europe is 27,000. North America, Bahamas 10. Oceania is 1,200. South America and the Caribbean is 1,300. Expiration of the employment-based fifth preference, I5 and R5 regional center categories. Statutory and authorization under Division O, Title I, Section 104 of the Consolidated Appropriations Act 2021 for the EV-5 Immigrant Investor Regional Center Program ended on June 30, 2021. No I-5 or R-5 visas may be issued overseas. Or final action taken on adjustment of status after June 30, 2021. The final action dates for the I-5 and R-5 categories have been listed as unavailable for April. So guys, for the expiration of employment-based pay preferences, I-5 and R-5 regional center visa categories, they are not on the final action dates, or they are not available on the month of April. The Consolidated Appropriations Act 2022, which reauthorizes and reforms the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Regional Center Program, was signed by the President of the United States on March 15, 2022. Certain regional center program aspects of this legislation go into effect 60 days after the date of the enactment of this act. More information will be published in coming editions of the Visa Bulletin. Schedule expiration of employment port preference. Certain religious workers is our category that are 6617, further additional extending Government Fund Act, extended the employment port preference center religious workers is our category until March 11, 2022. Pursuant to the continuing resolution, the non-minister special immigrant program expires on March 11, 2022. No SR visas may be issued overseas or final action taken on adjustment of status cases after midnight March 10, 2022. Visas issued prior to the date will be issued with an expiration date of March 10, 2022. And all individuals seeking admission as a non-minister special immigrant must be admitted into the U.S. no later than midnight March 10, 2022. The SR category is listed as unavailable for all countries for April. So guys, the SR category is unavailable also on the month of April. Availability employment third preference, other workers or EW numbers. So high number used in the employment third preference, other workers or EW category may necessitate the establishment of a worldwide final action date as early as June. Number used within the maximum allowed under the fiscal year 2022 annual limit. This situation may be continually monitored and necessary adjustments will be made accordingly. So guys, that's it only for the Visa Bulletin. I hope that you understand. So that's it for today. So for those who have any questions, just comment down below in my description box and I will do my best to answer, okay? And for those who never yet subscribed, please consider to subscribe. Click that bell icon so that if I have a new upload videos, you will be notified as soon as. And also please don't forget to share to your friends, like and give a thumbs up. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in my next vlog. Stay safe and God bless you all. Bye!